We are live. Welcome to the live stream. Thank y'all for those who are here already. So the big question is future traders for beginners. And what was the question here? It is the truth they don't tell you. The truth is, if you've never traded before, you need to take a step back and find a strategy that you can focus on fully. The best and fastest way to do this is sticking to finding a mentor, even if it's not me, if it's just somebody who focuses on one model and one model only. A good example of this is somebody who's an ICT trader and focuses on one ICT model. Stick with that person and nobody else, and stick with that model. Just like me, my NNT strategy, stick with the NNT strategy and nothing else. And the last thing is the second thing. It is habits. I've noticed that a lot of people struggle with getting rid of old habits and building new habits. This has to do with the environment, people you're around, and relationships that you have. And I feel like that is the ultimate secret here. It doesn't even have to do with futures. It doesn't have to do with it. It just has to do with trading. It's all around habits. So many people fail because they cannot stick to the habits they have created. They cannot change or ditch the old person they were before. And that is basically it. You boom and bust so much, and you struggle so much because you can't follow rules, basically meaning you can't stick to your new habits. Um, Alrighty, Peter, I love that you're here. It's so awesome. I think I went through all your trades already. I don't know if you have submitted more. I hope you are not touching any combines or prop firms at all. We're only backtesting right now, and I think you're doing that. Just to be clear. Let's see. Let me double check right here and make sure I haven't missed any of your trades. Let's see. Let me get this out the way too. Let's see real quick, Peter. Yep, I've gotten back to you about everything. It's awesome. I hope that you're reading everything I've sent to you. And I know I've already said this already. If you have the opportunity to go through the other journals, I can show you how to do that right now. If you go to journal backtest, you can see these other people that submitted their backtest. Adrian's a really good one. Andy is a good one. Andy has left us, but he's a really good one. And Coldip has just started. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. And yeah, and there's also mine. I don't keep up with mine as much as I should be. If you need me to, I will. But there are other journals you can look through. Not yet. Yes, sir. I am munching on a taco right now, so I'll mute myself. The only play I see is this play. I honestly really want to take it because of the resistant line that's in the middle of it. But I think I'm going to pass on it because it was made before... make that yellow, actually. This was made before 940. Also, the tap isn't super clear. It's just too risky. I just want to take it just to get the day over with. But I'm going to avoid it. See if we find anything else. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident we're still bearish. We'll see what happens though. We might reject this zone, this red zone above, and then bust through the zone below and continue moving down. My thesis for that is because we've already broken the zone below, and we have a strong zone with a resistant line, and that we have been respecting already. So I'm expecting this red zone to hold and be what's gonna turn us bearish fully. And that's where we will dump. I appreciate you being very receptive, Peter. Like, if I tell you to do something and you were take insight from it and you see how you can apply it to yourself, I like that. I like that you're doing that. Like, you're that type of character. That's how I'm so confident that you're gonna succeed. And in a matter of less than a week, honestly. I told you like 14 days, but like realistically, like 6 or 7 days, I'm pretty sure you'll get the hang of everything because you're watching the live streams and you learn. I know you learn so much from here too. I've noticed you've already gotten good at recognizing the sweeps and the swing low and swing high, and that's all you really need. And if you can do that, you just gotta apply it to the higher time frames. I don't know if I made it clear too. On the higher time frames, I don't worry about the tap on the zone. I just worry about that sweep and that swing high and swing low, and that's all I need for the higher time frames. I am gonna when I do I am gonna redo the course There is like a few key points I want to talk about that I'm gonna add, like zones with equal highs, zones on top of other zones, a few other things like zones that have a wick come out of it, like this example here, like a wick is coming out. A few other things, but I will address it. You just don't need the information right now. It's in the mentorship chat if you want to see. I can show you. I see a bearish zone right here. I'm going to take it if we dump. But let me show you what I was just yapping about right now. It's going to be in the chat. Here it is. It's not that far up. It's zones being on top of each other, being a magnet. The 1 minute body close over a zone to determine direction. The pattern is always happening, even in the wrong ways. We just need to swing high and swing low. That's how I determine what zones really hold and use that for direction. Zones wick out and not body, so it's okay to be created. Any body close over the zone will invalidate it. So be sure to precisely place zones. The fifth one is precisely place zones because sometimes our take profit will be a tick away, and because we didn't put our zone exactly how it needs to be placed. Eternal swings with taps. I'll go over this in the course more. It's not super important right now, but eternal swings, I can go over it right now shortly. Number 7 is making a bullish zone left to right and bearish zone right to left. I think you already understand that already. I need to explain the breaking structure after tap more clearly because some people don't understand that, but I think you understand that already. And then the reaction before entering 50%. The reaction before 50% is just how we tap a little bit before entering. So we just tap a bit before we enter. That's the reaction before 50%. I did want to talk to you about, what was it? Eternal swings. So it's just the lowest swing that was created. So right here, the eternal swing is right here. That's the eternal swing. And see, to the upside, if we're looking up, the eternal swing would be right here. So right now, this is the eternal swing. So eternal swing isn't hard to spot. On the course, I'll go more into it. But when we get a tap on the zone, I sometimes don't like to count the tap unless we break the eternal swing. So we get this tap. This is the eternal swing right here. So we've already tapped twice. If we do this, I sometimes won't count it as a tap. But if we break this, I'll take my order off because then it confirms the third tap because it broke that eternal swing. You'll hear me talk about it sometimes. I'll say oh, this swing, or if it breaks right here, I'll take it off. But in the course, I'll make it more easy to understand because I know I'm just yapping and showing everything right now. But I think you're an adult and I think you understand what I'm trying to put down for the most part. I'm going to show you an example of precisely placing zones like I just talked about. Let me show you right here. So I didn't put my zone correctly. I just slapped it on and took the trade, which was ignorant of me because I got failed, take profit got hit, but since I didn't put the zone on to the T, I missed my take profit and my stop loss got hit. This has happened more than once, so just always be sure you place it correctly. Oh, and then I have an example of the wick actually too I can show you. Yes. So when you make a zone, we're making a zone, you see that we wick out a bit from the top. That's okay if we don't get a body close. If we get a body close above, then we invalidate the zone. But since we did not, we just only wicked, then it's okay. But if we got a body close above here, and then we touch 50%, of course the zone is mitigated and we move on. But there was no body close, it was only the wick. Okay, so I don't see nothing right now. We got what I my hypothesis became correct. I said that we were going to come up to here. We're going to come up to here, and then we were going to dump. We still got that pullback that I was anticipating, and then we dumped. I like this zone, but I can't take it because this zone is holding us. So I'm just gonna sit on my hands here. There's really nothing. So one of the things I didn't make clear in the course, I'm gonna go over it with you right now, Peter. Um, the pattern that we're looking for, it's always happening, but it's happening in the wrong ways. So we want the perfect pattern. So I want to bet that this zone is gonna hold really well because we had the tap, but the tap was too deep and it was a break of structure. So the pattern still happened here, but it happened in the wrong way. The tap was too deep, but everything played out still. So therefore, I'm pretty confident that this zone is going to hold, and I'll use this zone for direction. So I'm betting that we're going to come up and then come back down again. But I'm not going to take the trade, obviously, in the zone because it failed 40%. Now you want the perfect setup, so I'm not going to take it. Also, too, to be clear, if you can't bet the farm on it, it's not worth it. Like, it doesn't make sense to take a bet if you can't bet the farm on it. I see something very small. I like these, actually. I might take this. I think I'm going to take it. Let me see where standard deviation is at. We just need that break of structure right here for me to take this. I might just do it. Oh, never mind. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never mind. We didn't get that break of structure I was looking for. Let's take that off. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure we're going to come up to here, fill this up, and then get all these orders and dump. For the new viewers out there, I'm out there. I'm sounding like I'm talking to a stadium here. New viewers that just joined. My hypothesis right now is that we're going to continue being bearish. I'm pretty sure we're going to fill this area up here and then dump. I'm going to look for bearish plays. If we do end up going up, I want us to break this zone above because this zone is holding above. And then I can start to look for bullish plays. But right now, I'm pretty bearish. I don't really have any confluences to be looking for a bullish play right now. It just doesn't make sense. And bullish is betting up, bearish is betting down. We're just gambling up or down. You know what I like talking about or like saying is trading is gambling, like 1,000% gambling. I don't know whoever told you it's not, it is. But if you have an edge, you'll be okay. If you study and master the edge enough, of course you'll be okay. So we are respecting the zone, the red zone here. The tap wasn't perfect on the zone, but the play wasn't perfect anyways. But I can gauge and understand that this was used for direction. I can understand that this was to respect the zone. So it gives me more confluence that we're going to continue being bearish. I see a play right here. I like it because it's not tapping the zone. If it did tap the zone, I wouldn't take this, but I like this. Huh? I want us to break this for me to be interested in this. Um, because the last thing I want is that we're just like floating and then we bust through. Oh, I only need $1,000 left to pass this combine. Let me double check here. Oh, like 850 bucks. Okay, I'll risk like a grand or 900 if I could. Okay, standard deviation got broken. Let's make this my main. I might take this. I want this to break ideally. Or like another strong pull. Let's see here. Let's do trade here. Just kind of be ready for it. Create new order. Take profit, stop loss, sell here. That's perfect, 900 bucks. Did it break? I don't know if that's good enough for me. I might pass on this. Okay. Sale. I might pass on this play. I'm not liking what's going on right here. Because when I see us float like this, we can switch to bearish. I mean, switch to bullish. I'm sorry. And I don't want to be in the way. I just need that break ideally. And see how the 1 minute looks too. See the 15 minute also. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on this play. I'm not liking this. Let's see, let's see. The 1 minute candle looks very sexy. I'll say that. That black 1 minute candle right here, I like that a lot. Be patient here. Okay, what I wanted to happen seems like it's about to happen. It's right here. Ooh, and it didn't do it. Let's see. Let me put the line. Why do I want this area to break? We've been dumping, but buyers are sitting in this area pushing us up. So when we come down, we've been getting bought up. We have not had enough strength to come down yet. When I see this, typically we switch to bullish and we just start shooting up. And I don't want to be in the way of that and my stop loss gets hit. So I want us to break, get a little bit more confirmation that we're still continuing down. Then I'll take the trade. So right now we did break it. I like that. The candles look good on the 1 minute. Very attractive. Nothing looks disgusting or spotty right now. As soon as I say that, I see a little bit of spottiness, but it's okay. Yeah, things look good right now. I'm not liking how we're rejecting this line though, this yellow line. I like wanted us to break a bit and stay under it. I might rip my order off if I don't get a good reaction to the zone, because I'm just really not liking this. It looks beautiful, but in the moment right now, it's starting to not look good. Because he's looking at the top left on the 1 minute time frame, you can see that we have the 1 minute candle that's wicking to go back up. It's like orders are filling to come back up. We just be patient, let some data happen, because we're on the 5 second and 1 minute time frame, so of course it's going to be a lot of candles. So we're just going to wait it out here and see what happens. There's been times too where like I'll say I'll take a trade and then the very last second I'll say never mind, I'll pass on it, and I'll like save myself from a loss, or even if it does end up working out, I'm just glad that I follow my rules and I stick to my intuition. We're not making emotional decisions, and that's what matters most. Let me make this zone a little bit more precise if I can. Okay. Yay. What's happening? I doubt. I hope we come back up. We might not even come back up at all. But everything has happened now. Now I want the trade. I'm ready for it. What I am, though, I want to mess with my settings here and let's see if I can make these brighter. Yeah, I don't think I can I? Yeah, maybe. No, maybe not. It's a bit unfortunate. Well, if any of y'all know how to change these colors here, That'd be awesome, but I don't know how. I never really bothered. I just want to make them brighter. I guess not. Oh well. I hope we come back up. If we get too far away from the zone, I'll pass on it. I'll give it a second here. Standard deviation. This feels very low quality. I'm gonna take it. Let's see, main. I'll take it. Let's see here. Just didn't like how we haven't fully broke yet. And if we take a loss, we're always ready for it. Sorry, I'm over here drinking and eating in the mic. Apologies. Okay, I'm liking the play more now. We're trying to brace to the downside here. It's giving me a little bit more strength. I'm afraid that this is where we're relaxing at before we... Yep, never mind. Take back everything I just said. I like this. I was afraid that we were going to swim before coming back up. Then I would have passed on the play. Okay, let's see. If we bounce this area, I might take this still. I'm pretty confident this is a higher RR play too. Ooh, we're just dumping. Let's go. So we've just been chasing plays. Nothing has really been super sexy. We do have a 15-minute zone below. And if you're not familiar, it's just the same pattern that I look for on the higher time frame. Oh, we busted through this green area. I'm pretty sure we're going to reject it and come back up. Because the steam needs to take a break. This 15-minute zone, I'm more than confident will be respected. Let me double check it here. Let's see. Make it bigger. Yeah, this 15-minute zone will get respected. Yep, we're going for it right now too. It's pretty cool. Okay. Let's fix it. If we dump through here, I'll move on. I'll take my order off. But I'm pretty confident we're going to come back up. We're just always ready to catch the direction that we're going in so we can find plays with that direction. That's all that matters. We just want to avoid counter trend plays. Hello, new viewers. I only need like 900 bucks to pass this account that I've been trading these past few days on the live stream. I looked at the data and I think I participated a total of 6 days on this account, 6 trading days. We're more than likely gonna pass a day or a dip whenever we get another setup. I just need like two more trades and I'll pass. But the point is, I'm gonna pass, and then I'm gonna do another prop, and then pass that one, then do another one, pass that one. I want to get to 60, maybe 70 accounts. We'll get there. Just taking my time. We're just doing max size per trade. So if we blow it, we blow it. We just get another one. And then when we get funded, we do $100 risk, or like $300 to $500 risk on the funded. Um, if we don't get a reaction on the zone, I'll take it off. I don't want to be in the way if we continue going up. Oh, how was I able to know that we're going to come back up after we hit this green line? I didn't know. I just know that these resistant lines that I place always hold. They're always very strong. So we always do something around them. Either we'll chop or we'll reject. Like right now we're rejecting, and the zone is so close to it, so I assume that it's going to be a magnet, so we're going to come back up to it to fill it before coming back down. We might not go all the way back up, but I think we will. I'm just predicting the same things that happen all the time, like again and again. So like what I'm doing isn't really special. I know I said it, I keep saying it, but we're watching people trade. Like people are pressing buy and sell, and people are predictable. So then the candles and price becomes predictable, which you can use a mechanical strategy with while also relying on your intuition. It'll just make you just be so good at this, because you're just seeing that the same things happen. You have your checklist, you're showing up, you're studying, you're learning. Seems like we're not going to come all the way back up. Seems like we're going to dump right here, because we already got our pullback from the resistant line. It doesn't look like we're going to get more of a pullback. It seems like we're going to just keep going down. Let's hope I'm wrong, because I really want to get filled here. Let me move my stop just like one tick above, just in case, because I don't have trust in this. Come on, buddy. We have like light news in 20-ish minutes. I don't think it's going to change anything. But if I'm like near a zone at that time, then I'd be best to not take that trade on that zone. Because the last thing I want is we get small volume and my stop loss gets hit during the news release. But it's light news. It's really nothing important. Okay, I'm surprised that we're coming up. I thought we were going to come down. It's pretty cool. It's a bit concerning though. Just be ready to take my order off just in case something happens that I don't like. I'm listening to like classical music and they're playing the instrumentals or the Howl's Moving Castle. It's pretty good. It's just like really soft. Come on, brother. Come feel me already. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. For the new viewers, I normally answer the question in the beginning of the video, of the live stream, the title that I have, like future trading for beginners. And what was it, like the secret they don't tell you, or the truth they don't tell you? It's basically just habits. If you're new to trading, or if you've been trading, then you know. But if you're new, then you don't know. But it's just habits. If you have bad habits, self-sabotaging habits, instant gratification, stuck on your phone, substance abuse, like all the good stuff, even like relationships, toxic relationships, they're all gonna hold you back. Like let's just be honest here and let's be an adult. Like you're not gonna get far in life if you keep indulging in these things and keeping these things in your life. You can only get so far. And especially if you're trying to master something like trading, where you need to have patience and stability, consistency. You need to change your habits and just saying goodbye to your old self. But I think every trader has gone through this. Well, every profitable trader. But we fix all that. So when we come behind the screens, the emotional mistakes are non-existent. Because I'm so overly confident every single time I get behind the screens. Like I don't care if I blow a count. Like I'm not worried about anything. I'm just doing what I need to do because I have so much faith and trust in myself and in the strategy. Like there's no need for me to be stressed about anything. Like I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. And if I do take a loss, it's due to probability, and we just move on. We're playing a game of probabilities. I'm liking the zone less and less and less because we are floating near it. Normally when we float, I'm assuming that we're accumulating orders before we jump to the upside. I thought we were going to dump around here, but we just been moving up. We're dumping now, but I'm unsure about this because when I see us float like this, it's a tell sign that we're getting orders ready to make a big move. So we're either going to move really strong up or really strong down right now. We'll see, but I am ready for it. I might tap out on this. I'm just not liking how we're floating so much. I'm gonna remove my order here. Let's see. I might take it again, depending what happens, but right now it's a no for me. I'm just not liking this. Because we were respecting this zone right here. I'll make it red. This is what we've been prioritizing. Our price has been prioritizing. But it's not a trade I can take because there's no tap, there's no sweep. I know none of y'all ever ask questions, so I'm assuming I'm addressing everything. But if you want to ask questions at all, please do. I'd love to help. I like it when y'all tell me hi too. Because y'all just sit here and watch me like a creep and I have no idea who's watching me. Okay, so we're getting nothing. I'm not liking this. I'm afraid we're going to continue moving sideways. I hope we don't. The 15-minute is going to be formed in a few seconds, actually. In 4 seconds. I might take the trade again. Let's see. There's just so much uncertainty. I think I'll pass on it. There's like a bullish player here. It's very sloppy. Oh, and it failed 40%. But I wouldn't even look for a bullish play because we're so bearish. As you can tell, I'm just so selective with what I take. I hope you do the same. I think it's really cool that I can pass these prop accounts on the live stream, like just to prove that I know what I'm doing. I don't know if I should just focus on showing off my copy trade accounts, or should I just show off passing props? I think what I want to do is just keep showing off passing props because like I'm giving the idea that anybody can do this. I feel like if I start pushing the copier accounts, I'm going to be getting the wrong people, like people who just care about money too much, or P&L. And obviously you start trading because of money, but it's really hard when you come into this caring about money, 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 and you need to take a step back and realize like the money doesn't matter. All we need to worry about is the setup. So like what I'm doing is so impressive because I'm only looking for my perfect setup. So I do honestly like the trade that I skipped on, solely because this area, typically when this happens, you've seen it before too. When we come out, when we kind of struggle a bit, and we come down, then we go. That's why I like the zone a lot. But there's just so much uncertainty. We're accumulating orders. I don't know if we're gonna just shoot off to the upside. I don't want to risk it. And like, if I'm being honest, it doesn't make. I don't want to bet the farm on this trade. So why am I gonna take it? So I think I'll pass on it. But I really do want it though. I'm getting like FOMO. Like I want to take it. Or something that traders do too that I don't agree with is when they take plays with half risk. So they're like, they see a play and they're a bit uncertain about it, but they're like, I'll still take it, but I'll just do half risk. I think that's a very stupid idea. Excuse my language here, but you're just building habits in your subconscious to take low probability setups. Like, why are you doing that? Sometimes when I'm indecisive about things, I flip a penny. I say sometimes, but I do like all the time. I flip a penny and tails is yes and heads is no. So like if I want to stay up or if I want to like play the game or something, I'll flip a coin. I'll let the universe decide. Let's see. Wow, wow. So we're respecting this red zone that I created. We haven't busted to this green zone. So we're just accumulating. And as I talked about it before, we do two things in the market. We accumulate, chop, or we displacement, which is the candles moving in one direction. So we're accumulating, so we can expect displacement to happen soon. We are what they call barcoding. Come on, come on. If y'all are watching and y'all ain't in the mentorship yet, get in the damn mentorship already. I'm so small right now. It's so cheap. Just do it. Especially before I blow up. I just need a foundation of like real traders and real people in that community first before I start raising prices. I'm gonna raise prices soon again because I want to sell the course individually. So just get into it and let me help you make you profitable. It's fucking, excuse my language, but it's fucking $250. Like, ask mom, ask your mother or father for a loan real quick for $250. I'm teaching you a skill that is going to change your entire life. I have this purple line here. I used it for news on. I don't know how to do. I love Top Step X's little indicator for news. It's so perfect and simple. I don't like how TradingView has it. I don't know how to change it to how Top Step X has it. Maybe somebody knows, but I just have this economic calendar, just to tell me. If you don't have access to any of this, you can go to financialjuice.com. I can show you that if you want to see. We're not doing anything else. Where is it? Trading and financialjuice.com. Yep. You can see the news on the left. It's pretty cool. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, seems like we're gonna keep going up. I'm not confident that we're gonna go down anymore. Let's see if the zone gets filled by the one that we want to take. I still want to take it, I really do. But it's more FOMO than anything, and I know myself, so rather not. Okay, let's find out right here. We're rejecting the zone. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I really want it. I'm like fiending to take it. Like my neck is scratching. So I want to take the trade. Let's see. Oh, I love that rejection. Oh, I think I might do it now. Let's see. If we break this swing right here, I'll take it. Let me put a trade. Let's get ready for it. Watch me do all this and we just take a loss. Ooh, yeah. If we break that eternal swing right there, I'll take it. Let's see here. If we don't break it, I won't take it. We're still not breaking it. Come on. Oh, we're almost there, and we did not. We didn't. So I can't take it. Come on. Come on. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Oh, it's trying. It's really trying. Oh, it's struggling. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Ooh, you're mine. It's if we come back up. Okay. That was my confirmation that I'm ready. How many times have we tapped? Standard deviation was like right here. 1, 2. Okay. If we tap again and break the eternal swing like we just did now, then I have to move on. Ideally, I just want us to come up and fill me. If we play games, I might have to pass on it. And I think we're gonna play games here. Just wait it out. The 1 minute looks good. I'll say that. The 1 minute is giving me reassurance that this is a good play. See, the last thing I want to do is be waiting for this position near 10:30, because we get like a random influx of volatility because of that news, and our stop loss could potentially get hit. Or sometimes too, you'll see like news will happen, and it will wick at 50% and hit take profit in a matter of seconds. But it can always go the wrong way too. It can work against you. It's doing what I like. If it taps right here and breaks the eternal swing below, I have to move on, which is unfortunate. Let's just hope it goes all the way through. Okay, so if we come down and pass this, I have to take it off. Oh, it got real close to 40. Oh, see here? Oh, it already failed. That sucks. Okay, I had to pass on it because it failed the red line and then touched the blue line. So we did all of that for nothing. Let's see if it hits take profit. Let's get rid of this too. Take profit. Let's see if we missed a play or if we missed a loss. We'll find out right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit take profit because we've been respecting it so much, but I have a bit of uncertainty because we've broken this red area. We've been struggling to break, and we attempted more than once, so I'm pretty sure we might break it this time. Let's see here. But it's going for that take profit. Oh, it's going for it. It wants it. It wants it. It's scary. If I was in this position, it would have been very nerve-wracking. Oh, stop loss got hit. That's scary. So I skipped on this trade because we failed. We crossed that red line, and then we touched the blue line. When that happens, I have to move on. So I did just that, and it saved us from a loss. How cool is that? It's pretty badass. Now we just sit and wait for something else. If we keep going up, I'm going to keep looking for bullish plays. There's this right here too. I wanted to take this earlier also. I might take it if we take a break with the steam right here. Let's get rid of this. Oops, let's not get rid of that actually. Let's make that red. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. Ooh, I see a nice zone too. I might take this. Ooh, it's kind of sexy. It is pretty sexy. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this. Oh, never mind. Take back everything I said. It's not sexy no more. Aw, that sucks. Womp womp womp. Let's see if it reached standard deviation. It did not. Yeah, this is a big no-no. Sorry. That sucks. All right. So we have dumped from above. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Okay. Our pattern played out here. Just played out the wrong way. We respected it. But I don't see anything still. That sucks. All right. Watching paint dry. I feel like every time I do that, it's like those villagers from the game Minecraft. That's what they sound like. Oh, we're gonna get some news right here. Let's see if we get a reaction or something or some volatility. And we got nothing. That was expected. I didn't expect much to happen. Oh. Okay. If we continue moving up, I see a play. If we continue moving up. I typically don't take first flips. It's just the first zone that has changed the trend from bearish to bullish, or bullish to bearish, either or. And bearish and bullish just means we're betting up or down. This is a first flip that I'm looking at right now. I want to take it. I just need more strength to the upside. Let's see where standard deviation is at. Okay. I'm getting a lot of indication that we want to continue going back up. We are struggling a bit, but it seems like we want to keep trying. So I'm interested in taking this play. I just want that strong close over standard deviation, and we'll see if we get it. If we get a tap again before we reach standard deviation, 99% chance that I will take this play. If we do tap again. If we don't tap, I'll be uncertain about it. Okay, and this tap is a little too deep. Yeah, we can't go any lower. Yep, never mind. Moving on. That sucks. Maybe we can find a bearish play if we continue going down. This is what I'm doing, like what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this in my head when I'm scanning the market. Like when I'm looking at my screens, I'm doing this exactly in my head. So I'm seeing all the zones, seeing what zones are valid or invalid. And then if I see something being created, I'll be interested in it. Like right now, I'm liking this play a lot. It's really good. Everything I wanted. I just need a bit more strength to the downside. We got to reach standard deviation. It just means 100% away, something complicated. It's just fancy terms. Come on. And I'll be ready for this, honestly. I do want to take this. Trade. Let's be ready for this one. And if it just comes right back into the zone, I'm just taking my order off. And let's see, come on. Come on. No. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Let's make this main. Damn, that sucks. I just want something already. Okay. I really thought we were going to continue going down. I did not think we were going to come back up. This just tells me that we just need to wait, because we're going to continue moving sideways. We won't really fight anything until we break the green line below us, or we break the red zone above us. Unless we have a random influx of volatility, which can happen. It does happen around this time. And maybe we'll get a zone made in this time. It happens around like 10:40-ish, closer to 11. And we'll get that random volatility come in to get us out of this range. Really is just watching paint dry. Alright, if y'all are still here and the stream ends, y'all have to tell me bye. Because y'all don't say nothing during the stream. Y'all don't ever tell me hi. Y'all at least have to tell me bye when the stream is over. And it's going to be over in 26 minutes. So if you're still here. Hopefully you find a setup. The past order is yesterday, the morning, and in the evening. I found a setup last second. I think it did. It was like later in the day. I hate that we're moving sideways. It makes me like twitch. It's like pisses me off. Our pattern that we're looking for, NNT, it's always happening. It just plays out in the wrong ways. The setup that we're looking for, NNT, new name trading, that's pattern. It's happening right here. You can see it. It's happening still, just happening in the wrong ways. But we can use these zones to determine. Blah, blah, blah. We can use these zones to determine direction. So let me show you. So you see the pattern? It's right here. We come up, we come down, we come up. There's a sweep. We come down, but instead of coming out the zone, all we technically did, we came back, we tapped the zone, so the pattern still happened. This exact pattern still happened. Let's get rid of this here. Sorry, I just did a bad job drawing it. So you can see how we're respecting it because we're just looking for this pattern. And then we use this for direction. We're like ranging super hard right now. Just moving sideways. It's really gonna be really hard to find anything. So I was hoping for that random influx of volatility, or random influx of volume, so we can find something. Hmm. If any of y'all have questions about anything, please ask. If you have any uncertainties, anything you don't fully understand, we can go over it right now too. I'm doing nothing right now. Just let me know. Mm, 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 mm. If you are in the mentorship and you're considering trading less, because I do push on offering 3 trades or 2 losses. So like on every day you don't take more than 3 trades, or you don't keep trading after 2 losses. Um, but if you want to consider only trading the morning session, the 9:40 to 11, whatever time that is for you, and sticking to one trade, it is enough. Or just 2 trades, it's completely enough. You don't need more than 1 or 2 trades because you can go on about your day. You can finish your day at whatever time it is for you. It's early for me, and you're making more than you were at your job, which is sounds crazy. And all you're doing is clicking buttons on the computer. But you master the skill, and you have 3 masters of skill, and everything else will follow. But if you want to take less trades, let me know. We can start doing that. Just keep me updated so I know what your plan is. Because the last thing I want is that you have a set amount of trades when you're trading the prop, and then you have a set amount of trades that's different when you're backtesting. It needs to be the same because you're creating new habits. The secret sauce, and I won't talk about it much, but the secret sauce of why the mentorship is so valuable is that I'm really big on your subconscious learning the strategy, your subconscious learning the habits, and not you solely. So when your subconscious picks it up, I can see that through your performance, and then we can move to the next step. Then we had those 4 stages in the mentorship. So like everything just systemized. But subconscious is the big thing. Because those days where you are dreadful, the days where you have FOMO, the days where it's really hard, your subconscious takes over. I guess a good example to explain is like if you ever driven under the influence and you drove perfectly fine because of muscle memory and your like subconscious knows how to drive, uh, it's because like you performed the habit, you know it so well, the back of your head knows it. That's why everybody's just like so big on meditation and rocks and like all this other stuff. Just keep themselves at peace. But if they're training their subconscious, they're feeding their subconscious. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But if you watch podcasts of like really big traders, like people who hold like hedge funds or big firms, they all say the same things, and they just repeat whatever I say. Cause like trading is just so easy. You're just doing the same thing. I truly think that everybody fails is because they can't create new habits or get rid of old habits. Like that's it. And one of those habits can be like addictions to gambling, other stuff. Because you have habits like you go to work at a certain time or you eat at a certain time, you text or call somebody at a certain time. They're all habits. You can just replace them for something else. I see a play. I might take it. I like how we're dumping. Okay, yeah, I'll take this. Let me double check. I know I checked already, but yep, I'm gonna take this. I like this. Trade, create new order, sell. Yes, this is mine. I want this. If we come back up though. We're hitting a 15-minute zone below too. I really like this play a lot. I'm more than confident this is a higher RR play if we come back up. If it is higher RR, should I go for it? I don't know. Oh shoot, sorry. I ideally want us to touch our zone before we touch the 15-minute zone. Yeah, I do. Okay, if we come back up before we touch this area, I'll go for higher R. But if we touch this first, I won't go for higher RR. If you're not familiar with what that is, I just move my take profit to a higher spot. I only need what, like not 850 to pass. Oh, this might be enough. Let me do the math here. Let me get the calculator out. I got a really nice one right here. It's really fun to use. Let's see here. We're at 52,148. So how much do we need here? $53,851. Okay, I don't need to go for higher R. This is enough. So even if we freaking come back up. Come on, come on. Please, please. I'm begging you. Come fill me. We're respecting the 15-minute zone. We might swim a bit before we come back up. If we swim for too long, I'll pass on it. The most I'll wait is 10 minutes after 11 for a play. It doesn't happen often. It's pretty rare when I do that. So we'll see. Chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow. Come on. I really hope we get filled out so I can just pass this account already and move on. This is a Tradeify one, and then the next one I want to do are two Apex ones. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. I love that actually. Let's go. Okay. If you look on the top right on my screen, you see the 15-minute candle being formed. It just started to be formed and we're already getting a white candle. It's good to see. On the 1 minute on the top left of my screens, we have 30 seconds on this 1 minute candle that's about to be formed. This will be our tail to see if we're going to come back up fully or not. 25 seconds left. And It doesn't look good now. Yep. 9 seconds. Yep. It's not looking good. It fooled us. Yeah, it fooled us hard. Okay, so the 1 minute candle that got formed is definitely telling me that we're not going to come back up at all. If we do, that'd be awesome, but I doubt we are. Let's see here. I see a bearish play, but I need us to dump more for me to want to take it. Yeah, it's not going to happen. We're not. Yep, never mind. Let's see. I don't think we're going to come back up at all, though. Come on, please, please. Here's my fantasy. We come up, we react a bit, we fail, we might take profits. Okay, they're so straight. Hopefully my fantasy plays out here. I'm liking this. To get more confirmation, we need this to break up here. Hopefully we will. We're trying. Oh, I wasn't paying attention on the top left. That's a nice 1 minute candle. Okay, okay. A full body to the upside. All right, it's kind of sexy. Let's see if we continue playing games. I'm afraid that we might. Earlier, said that we might chop this 15-minute zone, and we're doing just that. We don't chop zones too often, but when you do, it's typically on days that are really slow, days where I don't find good setups. Like price action isn't as ideal as I want it to be. There's still some good spots though, but it's still pretty bad. If we don't come back up by 11, I'm more than likely not going to take the trade. Sometimes I do wait 10 minutes after 11, but we have been floating too much on this 15-minute zone. It wouldn't make sense for me to try to force this trade above. Because then after 11, volatility is unstable. So I'm really risking it if I want to take a play there around that time. And this has just been too risky already. I might just move on. I just love how the resistant line is right there. The green line above us. Come on, he keeps trying, but it just can't do it. It like really wants to. This is a zone that's not breaking. So it keeps trying and trying, but it just can't do it. We got 10 more minutes. Let's see. That's a lot of 5-second candles. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Come on. Come on. It keeps wanting to try. If you look at the 1 minute on the top left, the bodies are trying. We just keep wicking the zone. Every time I look at the 1 minute, it looks so good until like the last 2 seconds, it flies back down. And then I'm seeing a lot of wicks now. I'm getting a lot of confluence that we're going to dump and we're not going to come back up at all. If we do come back up, I'm pretty sure it's going to be with too much strength and I might need to move on. I really need a reaction to the resistance line above that green line for me to be confident in that play. Because strength will be moving too fast, too strong, and I don't want to be in the way. So I need that reaction to that green zone. Or like the green line, I'm sorry, not the green zone. The green line right here. Yippee! We might bust right here. Oh, never mind. I can fall asleep right now if I wanted to. Just watching paint dry. Beep, 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 beep. This is the sound of me barcoding or scanning the barcode. It's tough. Seven more minutes. I'll be honest, I just want to walk away already, but let's see if we get filled or not. We never know. The last 3 minutes we can get volatility too. I might just tap out. Because it seems like we're just going to keep coming down or keep chopping. I'll just come back in the afternoon. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I'm just going to pass. Okay. I don't want to sit through this anymore. I'm going to cancel and walk away from this. If you have any questions at all, please ask. Tell me goodbye right now. While I say my other goodbyes, text me goodbye. There's 6 of y'all. I should see 6 messages saying goodbye. Don't be a jerk. Okay, I'm leaving now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, I hope I have answered them. And if you don't say hi, I hope you stub your toe on something. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate ya. And I have nothing else. I will be back in an hour and... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, in an hour and 30-ish minutes. At 12:30 Central Time. So I'll be ready to take another trade. Ooh, we got the random influx volatility the last 5 minutes. Maybe we'll push up for the trade. Let's see. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, it's playing games with me still. I was about to take it. It's funny. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you. All right, well, I'll TTYL. If I do end up taking this, I more likely won't. But if I do, I'll put it in the Discord. But all right, I appreciate y'all. And thank you once again. Okay, bye bye.